If
Yeah.
not, imagine, going, you as a family, a mom and dad, you're out to dinner, date night, and a tragedy happens.
Mhm.
What happens to the kids? Well, that night they go to social services. That's a trauma that's going to be incurred for lack of planning. If
Yeah.
you have a if you have a living trust and you have your guardianships and you have that already appointed, the kids don't go to social services. They say, you know what? I am the executor, I am the trust. They're incapacitated
Mhm.
and I'm going to take charge of them. Now, social services will allow a family member to stay with them temporarily, but a lot of them, like in California, they take possession of the children first for a
Mhm.
day or two. Imagine a child staying in a house that's a stranger. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But a living trust can prevent that, because one of the tools that you get with the living trust in a comprehensive living trust is guardianship, is what happens to your children if this happens. And we always tell people, we want we always recommend and say, look, dig deep. We can put one, but we always recommend you go three deep. We always recommend you go three deep. In other words, you pick number one, number two, and number three. If this person is not available or capacitated, or they go down a wrong path, right? They go
Mhm.
down and their life changes. They're no longer the spiritual person that you grew up with,
Yeah.
right? And they change. Then you want them to be able to have other alternatives if that person chooses not to, or the kids are just not healthy enough to stay there mentally, right?
Yeah. Man, it's a deep dive, and it's something that I think, personally me, gives me a lot more to look into. And the way I'm gonna do that definitely is a state doc prep. You can get a contact with Mr. Oscar Vasquez and you can talk to him and he'll give you all the advice you need, like advice we're getting right now. But it truly does open my eyes because it's like I said before, it seems like my wife and I thought it was so easy to just, you know what, we just need a will.